Good evening and welcome to the Gould 2020 Underclass Awards. I'm Brad Clarke and I'll be your host tonight. On one hand, the purpose of Underclass Awards is to recognize excellence in academic achievement and performance. On another level, the purpose of Underclass Awards is to celebrate learning. Learning is a social activity. We learn by doing and thinking together. Beyond the names that are read tonight and the individuals recognized, know that learning is the true measure of success. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to leave the world a better place, to know that one's life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. It's my honor tonight to introduce our guest speaker and my advisee, Cris Gould, class of 2002. Cris and his wife, Paige, run two very successful restaurants in Portland, Central Provisions and Tipo. Central Provisions received a nomination for the James Beard Award in 2015, one of the country's top culinary awards.
Hello, Gould community. I want to start by congratulating the class of 2020 on this momentous occasion. Underclassmen, you guys may actually get a live graduation next year, so you've got that going for you. My name is Cris Gould. I attended Gould, no relation, at least not really, some great uncle or something like that. I was a day student from 1998 to 2002, and Dave Bean and DC were my advisors. When Dr. Clarke asked me to do the introduction for the Underclass Awards, I was really excited to share my story and maybe even some advice. Then the logistics of doing it during a pandemic occurred to me. I, like a lot of people, didn't know what a Zoom call was before this whole thing started. In the last 8 weeks, I've been on more Zoom calls than I care to think about. I have become a kindergarten teacher as well as a restaurateur and a chef. I own two successful restaurants in Portland, Maine, Central Provisions and Tipo. This is Tipo. I'm recording it from the kitchen. I just finished prepping for our second week of curbside takeout. When this whole thing started, we employed 65 people between the two restaurants. Being a business owner means a lot of things, but one of them is to be a leader. We closed CP and Tipo ahead of the state mandate to ensure that the safety of our staff and guests. We had to furlough all 65 of those people and worked hard to get them onto unemployment as quickly as possible. We have been honest, upfront, and transparent with our staff to help them through this, as well as continuing to pay 100% of their health care. Navigating through the last 8 weeks of PPP loans, SBA jargon, and loan paperwork has been a learning experience. Now that we are starting to think about reopening the restaurants and what that is going to look like, we have to think outside of the box. Both of these attributes were paramount in my learning at Gould, whether I knew it or not. When I was a junior, I was cooking at the Bethel Inn. I, like most high school students, was unsure of what I wanted to do with my life, but I knew I liked cooking. I talked to Dr. Clarke about setting up an elective class in the dining hall kitchen. I don't recall how the conversation went. It was like 17 or 18 years ago. I can't believe that. But he helped me set it up because he could see I was very passionate about it. When I was looking at colleges, I still really wanted to cook. And this was before Top Chef or all those other cooking shows, and being a chef wasn't very cool. I applied to schools like CIA and Johnson & Wales. My chef at the Bethel Inn had done an ACF-accredited apprenticeship program at the Balsams Hotel, which is in Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. He encouraged me to check it out. I utilized my senior 4-point to set up a 2-week stage in the kitchen at the Balsams. At the end of those 2 weeks, I knew I wanted to go there. I am a hands-on learner. I could cook and take classes through New Hampshire Technical College to earn my associate's degree, all for around a sixth of the price of the big-name colleges. The semester at the Balsam started just 4 days after graduation, so I didn't have a summer full of hanging out with friends or going to parties. I was off to start my career. After graduating from the Balsams in 2005, I cooked all over the country for some of the best chefs. I was working in Boston from 2007 to 2013, where I met my wife Paige, who was an intern from the CIA. After working together in Boston for 4 or 5 years, we decided to move to Portland to open our own place. We opened Central Provisions in 2014 and earned national recognition as one of the best new restaurants. In 2017, we opened this restaurant, Tipo. Also during that time, we had 2 little girls, Lucy and Jocelyn. We have spent the last several years managing the growth of the 2 businesses as well as our small family. This pandemic has made us change the way our businesses will operate, both in the short term and long term. What that looks like going forward is still unclear. Critical thinking and an open mind will play a large role in us being able to get those 65 employees back on payroll. Paige and I are also working with other restaurant owners in Maine to have a unified voice to advocate for our small businesses. This involves speaking to state and city officials as well as other business owners. We will need to lean on skills that the groundwork for was started long ago. The lessons that you learn at Gould on a daily basis will stick with you, and you will become a strong, independent leader. Not every one of you will become a doctor or a lawyer, but I am confident that if you follow your passion and build on the skills you have been given, you will be a successful leader in your community. Good luck to all of you, and eat more pizza.
Thank you, Cris. Eat more pizza. That sounds good. Want to take one moment to reflect on some of Chris's points during his talk. It all really started for Cris here at Gould when he realized he had a passion for cooking, and he was able to turn that into a course right here at Gould that he worked in the dining hall. Then it went on to Senior 4-point, where he did Senior 4-point, as he explained, in a kitchen and learned a lot. Following cooking school, he worked all around the country with some of America's best chefs. And really that commitment and that passion for what he loves is what has driven Cris through his career. So tonight, as we celebrate curiosity, as we celebrate academic performance, really Cris is a great example of a Gould student who really followed his passion and is incredibly successful in his field. And so as Cris said, all of you listening tonight can also be strong and independent leaders. And that's our goal for you. So now we're going to move on to the Academic Book Awards, and we're going to start with the Humanities Department and Department Chair Katie Stack.
Thank you, Brad, and good evening, Gould Academy. In the Humanities Department, we choose to recognize a history and English student at each grade level who exhibit characteristics of integrity, curiosity, and a willingness to think critically in the classroom. I will now present the English Awards. In English, at the 9th grade level, this student's teacher writes, Lily built a superior record of scholarship and world literature by combining excellent student work habits with a patient and thorough consideration of ideas shared in our classroom through reading texts and listening to peers. I'm proud to recognize Lily Winch as this year's English Book Award winner. In English at the 10th grade level, this student's teacher writes, Peyton Meter has shown outstanding academic work this year in European literature with her open mind, her diligent work, her curiosity, and her ability to lead as well as to listen actively to her peers. I'm proud to recognize Peyton Meter as this year's English Book Award winner. In English at the 11th grade level, this student's teacher writes, Olivia Cordero possesses that wonderful blend of curiosity, motivation, creativity, and focused insight that distinguishes her among a very strong class of junior English students this year. I am proud to recognize Olivia Cordero as this year's English Book Award winner. I will now present the History Book Awards. In history at the 9th grade level, the student's teacher writes, Chris Pyle's capacity to analyze data and use the skill sets of human geography poise him to make purposeful contributions and connections with societies. I'm proud to recognize Chris Pyle as this year's History Book Award winner. In history at the 10th grade level, this student's teacher writes, Jackie is a dedicated student determined to investigate why and how the world works. I am proud to recognize Jackie T. as this year's History Book Award winner. And finally, in history at the 11th grade, the student's teacher writes, Lydia's efforts in AP US history have been exemplary, as seen through the depth of her understanding, the clarity of her written work, and her insightful contributions during our classroom discussions. I am proud to recognize Lydia Bennett as this year's History Book Award winner. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm here to present the awards for the STEM department. I'm going to start with the Mathematics Awards this evening. So this year in the 9th grade, the Mathematics Award goes to Jackie Yang. According to his math teacher, Jackie is a gifted and engaged student of mathematics who has great fun working through concepts and ideas and shares his understanding and love of the subject with the people around him. Next is the 10th grade Math Award. This year, the 10th grade Math Award goes to Tracy He. Tracy is a quiet and thoughtful student of mathematics. She's truly gifted and has deep insight that she develops through careful process, keen interest, and quiet determination. In the 11th grade, the Mathematics Award goes to Caroline Pang. Caroline is a tireless student of mathematics who always puts in the time and effort to get things right. Though she seemingly works mostly by herself, her determination to understand things with exactitude leads her to a concise, accurate, and insightful solutions to all that she has tried her hand at. All right, so now you can imagine people going across the stage, deciding whether or not to shake hands or hug, very awkward, and lots of applause. They're all coming from the back of the auditorium, so it takes a really long time for them to get up to stage. And now we're going to move on to the Science Awards. Okay, so this year, for the Science Awards, in the 9th grade, a name we've heard once already this evening, is Chris Pyle. Chris thinks about science on a regular basis, especially at the place where mathematics and science intersect. He's willing to challenge ideas, and we look forward to seeing him develop as a scientist over his years at Gould. Next is the 10th grade Science Award. This year's 10th grade award goes to Peyton Meter. Her teacher says that Peyton is an incredibly astute and observant student of chemistry, and she is truly curious about the fundamental interactions of the physical world. Next is the 11th grade Science Award. This goes to Dylan Greenberg. According to Kristen Drew, his AP biology teacher, maybe regular biology, Dylan is a curious and engaged student who asks great questions and is eager to have a deeper understanding. So congratulations to all the Math and Science Award winners.
The effort.
There's one more. Yep. There's one more. I was just waiting for everyone to get off the stage. Next is the Innovators Award. The Innovators Award this year goes to James Wu. According to Paul Haberstroh, James is an outstanding student in robotics and worked very hard to perfect his designs. James created a very advanced and innovative robot that performed extremely well on the competitive course. Now we'll move on to Adam Leff and World Languages.
Thank you, Peter. The effort and enthusiasm shown by the following students in the course of their language studies help make our classrooms become vibrant and dynamic places. And for this, I would like to thank you on behalf of all the members of the World Language Department. This year's recipients of the Underclass Awards in French are Lydia Bennett and Kate Sadie. Lydia goes beyond the parameters of each and every assignment as she is able to incorporate new concepts, vocabulary, and structures seamlessly into her linguistic arsenal and will be making the jump from French 3 to French 5 next year. Kate approaches the language with such verve and enthusiasm that she became a weekly correspondent to 4 different students in our partner school in Angoulême, France. Her investment in the language has allowed her to develop the ability to speak spontaneously on almost any issue. I'm also proud to present this year's Underclass Awards in Spanish to Phil Cafton and Alexa Daigle. Phil has displayed a real joy in his learning and is especially passionate about the connections he makes through his travels. Alexa, for her part, is a focused and confident student. Her thoughts and words carry weight in class, and her writing is nuanced and complex. This year's recipient of the Underclass Award in Mandarin is Taeyu Kim. Taeyu understands that the goal of learning a language is to communicate, and he uses what he is learning to connect with other people. He is dedicated to the practice of trying and experimenting with language. I would also like to take this opportunity to announce those students newly voted into the National French and Spanish Honor Societies. Our chapters of the National Language Honor Society provide an opportunity to recognize outstanding scholarship in the study of the French and Spanish languages. The motto of our French Society shows our faith in the importance that we accord to the study of a second language. L'homme qui sait deux langages en vaut deux. The man who knows 2 languages is worth 2 men. The 2020 inductees to the National French Honor Society are as follows: Raphael Bourbon, Catherine Caggiano, Justin Colby, Samantha Ellis, Nina Goldman, Caleb Gramis, Alexander Hamadeh, Tyler Hamill, Kayla Hosmer, Tanner Matza, Paige Mull, Hannah Pierce, Cassandra Pyle, Christopher Pyle, Margot Van Inwigen, Caitlin Sadie, and Keiko Uasa. In the 2020 inductees to the National Spanish Honor Society are as follows: Samuel Black, Will Clarke, Hunter Curtis, Chelsea Duclos, Celeste Fisher, Molly Grocke, Lily Hall, Dudley Harmer, Liam Hurahan, Olivia Knight, Hannah McMillan, Peyton Meter, Kalena Medeiros, Isaiah Osborne, Zachary Smoka, Kira Shankar, Silas Summers, Allison Waugh, and Runja James Yao.
Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure to announce the award winners for the Visual and Performing Arts this year. The Underclass Vocal Award. Ms. Motor said, I awarded Lydia Bennett the Underclass Vocal Award because of her beautiful voice, her dedication to chorus, Chorus for All, and the spring musical each year. Congratulations to Lydia. The Underclass Instrumental Award. Ms. Motor said that I awarded James Yao the Underclass Instrumental Award because of his excellent clarinet playing, his dedication to playing with both the Manhattan School of Music and Band for All. So congratulations to James. The Underclass Award in Theater. Mr. Penley said, Auburn is a director's dream. They dive into a character and fully embody every choice and moment on a stage. We can't wait to see what they do in the future on the stage at Gould and beyond. Congratulations to Auburn, my advisee. The Freshman Book Award. This year, the Freshman Book Award goes to someone who's bright, creative, and original, a hard worker who did a terrific job in the Art Cottage this year. It's going to be very nice to see how he progresses over time. The award goes to Nolan Raymond. Congratulations, Nolan. The Sophomore Book Award goes to someone who spent every free minute that they had working in the Art Cottage. Her dedication to her work and the art program in general was impressive. This year, the award goes to Tatum Keeley. Congratulations, Tatum. The book award for the junior this year goes to a young artist who spent their entire summer working in New York City on their art. She's begun to treat art much more as a lifestyle than a class. She's dedicated herself to it entirely. This year, the award goes to Maria Lee. So congratulations, Maria. The Ceramics Award. Ms. Head said, Alex proved to be an accomplished potter amongst a strong group of potters. He was willing to explore form, had strong technical skills, and a good sense for design. He took the virtual spring term in stride and rose to the occasion. Articulate and insightful in discussions, he produced good work. This year, the award goes to Alex Barabo. Congratulations, Alex.
All right, so I'm back again for two more Special Science and Math Award. So the first award is the Rensselaer Award. The Rensselaer Award recognizes the accomplishments of outstanding students of science and mathematics. It is awarded in some 1,000 selected secondary schools in the country to the junior with the highest combined average in science and mathematics. This year, it is my honor to present the Rensselaer Award to Kevin Kim. Next up is the Bausch and Lomb Science Award. This award is awarded to the top member of the junior class in recognition of outstanding achievement and superior intellectual promise in the field of science. This year, the Bausch and Lomb Award goes to James Yao.
Hi, everyone. This is Miss Libby, and I am very pleased to present the College Book Awards on behalf of the faculty. The Princeton Book Award is awarded out of hundreds of nominations and applications each year. It is only not given this year to 8 students in the state of Maine, and in the past 15 years, only 3 other Gould students have received the Princeton Book Award. The Princeton Alumni Association of Maine, along with the Gould faculty, congratulate Lydia Bennett for her exceptional academic and leadership qualities. The Dartmouth Alumni Club Book Award is given to an outstanding member of the junior class who ranks in the top 10% of the class and has made a positive contribution to the school community and demonstrates strong character. I'm very honored to award the Dartmouth Alumni Club Book Award on behalf of the faculty to Lexi Ordway. The St. Lawrence University Book Award recognizes the value that the St. Lawrence community places on service to others. It's given to a high school junior who displays significant commitment to community service. The St. Lawrence University Book Award this year is presented to Auburn Putz-Barton. Mr. Green's advisee. The Smith College Book Award recognizes the achievements of an outstanding member of the junior class who exemplifies academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others, qualities that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. And I'm very pleased to award the Smith College Book Award to Lydia Bennett. The George Washington University Book Award recognizes high school juniors who embody the GW drive and spirit, the leadership outside of the classroom, diversity of thought, and most particularly the ability to put thought and knowledge into action. I'm very honored to award the George Washington University Book Award to Auburn Putzbarton. And finally, for me, the Brandeis Book Award for social action and civic engagement is given in recognition of outstanding academic achievement and commitment to community. I'm very honored on behalf of the faculty to award the Brandeis Book Award to Lydia Bennett. Congratulations to all the winners.
It's time now to present the Faculty Development Awards. These awards are given on vote of the faculty. First is the Dexter Stoll Faculty Development Award. The Dexter M. Stoll Faculty Development Award was established in October 2008 in honor of Dexter M. Stoll, valedictorian of the class of 1946, by his wife, family, friends, professional colleagues, and fraternity brothers in support of the professional development opportunities for classroom teachers at Gould. For your high academic and personal standards that engender respect from students and encourage them to succeed, I'm very excited to announce that this year it is awarded to Katie Stack. Congratulations, Katie. The second Faculty Development Award is the Philip Rao Class of '86 Faculty Award. The Rao Award was established in June of 1999 in honor of Philip C. Rao, Class of 1986, by family and friends in support of professional development opportunities of classroom teachers at Gould. For your dedication, hard work, and creative approach to instruction with a love for guiding teenagers, this year I'm very happy to give this award to Betsy Riley. Congratulations, Betsy. Finally, the third Faculty Development Award is the B. Lowell Kronowitz Class of '81 Faculty Development Award. The Kronowitz Faculty Development Fund was established in August of 1999 by B. Lowell Kronowitz, Class of '81, in support of professional and personal development activities of Gould faculty that include, but are not limited to, academic coursework, individualized research, summer travel, and non-traditional experiential pursuits. For your passion, service, and unfailing commitment to the field of education, I am very proud this year to announce that the award goes to Lindsay Legare. Congratulations, Lindsay.
Good evening. The Carolyn S. Woollen Award, an award created by Headmaster Emeritus and Mrs. William P. Clough III in honor of Trustee Emerita Carolyn S. Woollen. Carolyn served on the Board of Trustees of Gould Academy from May 1985 to May 2007. This award honors a Gould Academy sophomore girl who reveals leadership potential through personal example and engages fully in school life. Carolyn Woollen personified these qualities as a Gould Academy trustee. This year, the award goes to Hannah McMillan. The Edmund J. Vachon Award, an award created by Gould Academy in honor of Headmaster Emeritus Edmund J. Vachon. Mr. Vachon joined the Gould faculty in September of 1940, became senior master in 1941, associate headmaster in 1954, and headmaster in 1959. He also served on the Gould Board of Trustees from 1961 until his retirement as headmaster in June of 1967. The award is given to that member of the junior class who exemplifies outstanding contribution to the school and achievement in the community. This year, the Edmund J. Vachon Award goes to Lydia Bennett.
Good evening. It's my proud opportunity to announce this year's or next year's student leaders. For Judiciary Committee, Jenna Burnett, Sunny Chang, Emily Coffin, Olivia Cordiero, Alexa Daigle, Annabelle Forsley, Jackie Lee, Kalina Medeiros, Yusuke Oga, Kate Sadie, and James Yao. For CAB, Alexander Barabo, Maddie Bean, Mei Tong Shen, Hunter Curtis, Danielle Dong, Maxim Epstein, Celeste Fisher, Hannah Hall, Haley Hessinger, Kaylee Hosmer, Burke McClay, Zach Schmolka, Silas Summers, Ali Wah, and our current members are Isaiah Connolly, Lily Hall, Caroline Siekman, and Kira Shanker. Excuse me. Prefects, Lydia Bennett, Rafa Barbon, Justin Colby, Dolly Gao, Sadie Harvey, Liam Hornahan, Kevin Kim, Eric Lee, Sophia Machado, Hannah McMillan, Peyton Meter, Henry Melnick, Paige Mull, Lexi Ordway, Cassie Pyle, Ella Raymond, Tom Shan, Eliza Skillings, Jake Tamalunas, Bella Wang, Terrence Zhao, Clarence Shi, and Keiko Uwasa. Look for an invitation, all of you, to a meeting tomorrow at 12:30. And faculty and students, I will share this document with you as soon as this is over. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Manning. It's always one of my favorite times of the year when the student leaders are announced for the following year. As faculty, we get to really see the makeup of the leadership of the school for the coming year. And it's always one of those exciting moments of kind of turning the page in the life of the school. Tonight, we heard a lot of words like dedication, excellence, commitment, passion, and curiosity. And I'd love for all of you to reflect on the words and the thoughts that the faculty have shared about students' work this year and student leaders for next year. We would love to invite you to departmental receptions that will begin immediately following the ceremony. You'll have an email with a link to each departmental reception. So please pull up that email and feel free to join any number of the receptions, and your advisors and teachers will be there to congratulate award winners. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon and hope to see award winners in the receptions. Have a great night. Thank you.